My name is JC Magwood, and this is my summary of learning video for ECS 210. Overall, ECS 210 has been an essential piece to my future teaching career. I learned that I will never be done learning, and my teaching philosophy will continue to change as I move along in my career and have different experiences. I found the first assignment to be beneficial to helping me build on and think about my own teaching philosophy right now in my teaching career. It was nice to be able to look at other education philosophies that connected to my own and understand other people's reasonings behind their own philosophies. The philosophers that I read about had been in the teaching and child development field for a number of years, so I found it interesting to understand their viewpoint compared to mine as a third-year university student. Honestly, before the class started, I thought I had a good handle on what the course would be like because I knew where to find the curriculum and knew about the outcomes and indicators. I did not realize how complex the curriculum is and that we would be able to talk about it for an entire semester. Curriculum has many different levels, and I found that the hidden curriculum is just as important as the formal curriculum. We usually just see the formal curriculum, but the hidden curriculum is talking about the tough things that teachers need to address, like race and gender. The second assignment, the curriculum critique paper, allowed me to better grasp the concept of looking through and analyzing different parts of the curriculum. Being able to read through and take important parts from the document will be important moving forward. Now I feel like I have a better handle on the curriculum and understand that there are many different biases and perspectives that are hidden and promoted within the curriculum. Depending on what school you went to and what kind of biases your teacher might have, essentially influence what you will or will not learn in school. The way we learn in school affects the ways we think about school and what we think will be important to teach our students. The ECS 210 lectures also made me realize how teachers can help out in making the curriculum and that they have the opportunity to modify the curriculum in order to fit the classroom. A benefit of this is that they are able to make accommodations for different people because everyone learns differently, and it is a teacher's job to try and get the best out of every student. ECS 210 has made me uncomfortable with some of the topics because in my small town back in Manitoba, these topics or issues were never addressed. Looking back at my blogs, I can see how hesitant I was answering the questions that the professor posed. When Mike mentioned that all of us are probably racist, it made me feel guilty because some of the examples that were given are true and I have heard or seen them growing up. Throughout the course, I have been able to realize that in my future teaching career, there will be issues and topics that come up that make me uncomfortable. I am now able to understand that learning is not always going to be a comfortable thing, and ECS 210 gave me an opportunity to talk about some of these issues. With treaty education, I have never really learned about it until I came to university. The third assignment was very rewarding, yet made me very nervous. I was nervous in doing the assignment because it was the first class where I had to look at the curriculum, plan, and teach a lesson based on the outcomes and indicators. I had no past experience with doing this, so I was really happy to know that others in my group had done this before and were confident in leading the way with the assignment. I found this assignment beneficial because I now have been a part of making and teaching a lesson plan, so I now know what to expect when I need to do it in the future. I also found the assignment to be rewarding because learning different ways to incorporate treaty education into different subject areas will be a good skill to have as a future teaching because of how important the subject matter is. I'd initially thought that I will not need to teach treaty education because of the subject and grade levels I plan on teaching, but I learned the importance of teaching it and incorporating it into all grade levels and subject areas. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. John Dewey. I understand how important education is and that it is critical to give children a good education because it essentially sets them up for life. From taking this class, it made me realize that there are so many aspects in education, from the actual curriculum to the hidden curriculum. As a teacher, I learned that you need to look deeper into the curriculum and find ways to engage your class and not just teach towards the outcomes and indicators. The children will get more out of the class and out of their education if they are engaged in actually learning. Understanding how important it is to get your students engaged in the curriculum and what you are teaching, I also found the short activities at the beginning of seminars a great tool to use moving forward, so that you are able to get the students engaged at the very beginning of class. Overall, the teaching career path is all about the students, so by learning how to transmit the curriculum in the best way possible will provide my students with the best chance to have a successful education career path and provide them with opportunities to be ready for the real world.